everybody, and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. We've had a little bit of a change of venue for today's video. You might notice that I've had a tidy up. If you're a regular viewer of Brought 2, you'll know that this cupboard is normally full of all my stuff. I've had a tidy up and filled the background with some more appropriate Visit Fylde Coast images. And we're in the office. It's a cold day today, hence my rather bright yellow cardigan. And today I've got some good news and I've got some bad news for you. But before we get on to that, make sure that you've subscribed, make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications, and make sure that you have signed up for your Visit Fylde Coast email newsletter, which is straight to your inbox every week and is full of all the latest goings on from your favourite seaside destination. So the good news and the bad news. Well, Chrissy always used to say, which do you want first, the good news or the bad news? And she would always say, give me the bad news first. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to do the good news first. Good news is what we like sharing. It's what we like to share here at Visit Fylde Coast. I've been publishing Visit Fylde Coast, the websites and the email newsletter and the social media pages for 13 years. I think it's 13. It might even be longer than that. 13 years, we'll go with 13. And in that time, I've made sure that I've shared all the good stuff that's happening in this area and along this coastline. There's plenty of bad news. There's plenty of bad news if you want to go out and look for it and find it. And there's plenty of other places and plenty of other people that will report on that for you. But we are about sharing everything that's good for this area and for what's going on. Back in the midst of time, when I first started doing Visit Fylde Coast, social media was relatively new, and I've ruled my pages with a rod of fairness. So people that have been hanging around with us for a long time will know that if anybody tries to be unfair or unkind, generally speaking, I won't delete a comment unless it's really out there. And usually if somebody asks a question and it's a little bit confrontational, I will answer the question and give them the benefit of the knowledge that we've got, because quite often people will get the wrong end of the stick, and that's just born out of a lack of knowledge. So if I'm in a position to be able to tell you something, I will. I promise I will. I will always be honest. I will always be honest. Social media is increasingly toxic, and it can be a fabulous thing. It can be an absolutely fabulous thing if it's used properly and used for what it's intended. But on the flip side of that, it can be really horrible. It's a bit like the girl with the curl in the middle of its forehead. When it's good, it's very, very good, and when it's bad, it's horrid. But a fair argument never usually wins a bully. And by shouting louder and making more noise and arguing everybody down, the keyboard warriors often come out on top. Well, social media is also a hotbed of lies, fake news, deceit and deception, as I'm sure you all know. And a lot of people take it in hook, line and sinker. So our advice to you would be to read what you see, think about it, see whether it stacks up, seek some other opinions and some other angles and some other ways of looking at it, and then think logically before you make your mind up, rather than just saying, so-and-so said, it must be true. I will always tell you the truth. I will always shout to the strengths of the Fylde Coast, but I will be honest. Because everywhere, everybody, everything has a bad side. I've got a bad side. It might surprise you to know that I can be very bossy. Oh, well, what a shock. What a shock. But everything's got a bad side and everything's got a weakness. And what really matters is whether or not you can identify those weaknesses and try and do something about it and put it right, which is what Blackpool's doing, which is exactly what Blackpool's doing. And you'll know that I don't very often share my opinion. But I thought it's important that we just have this conversation as we embark on another new year, and we embark on all these wonderful projects that are starting to come to fruition along the Fylde Coast, because there's lots happening, and I'm sure things could have been done differently, and if we got our time to come again, things could have been improved and done in a different way. But at least everybody's trying, So don't keep looking at the negative side, look at the good side and keep following us. It's what makes people want to come and visit. If you share the good side of stuff, it makes people enthusiastic, it makes people want to come and find out for themselves. And it also makes the place more prosperous, and then that is a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you end up with it getting better and better and better and better and better over a period of time. It's quite simple, isn't it, really, when you look at it like that? So my plea to you lovely people is for you to help me to share good news. So you obviously know that we vlog on YouTube because you watch the videos, but we've got thousands of pages of content online. We don't just vlog. We've got thousands of pages of online content. We send out our weekly e-newsletter, and we run multiple social media pages, and it's all designed to showcase all the great stuff and all the great businesses that are working along this coastline to make it an even better place for people that live here and for people that visit. So my question is, please will you help us to share? Please will you help us to grow as a channel? So if you can share the videos that you enjoy with your friends and ask them to subscribe as well, that would be absolutely fabulous. So you sat here waiting, aren't you? You're waiting, you've watched all this video right to the very end, and you sat waiting for the bad news. Well, the bad news is that there's no bad news. I will be honest, as I said, I will be honest. But I'm not going to start being negative, being critical and sharing the bad stuff. So if that's what you want, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong shop. But I know that our viewers and our readers and the people that follow Visit Fylde Coast are a lovely bunch, and you, by and large, look on the bright side of life like we do, and you share our point of view. So welcome to the family. If you've not been here before, if you're new in these parts, welcome to the family, and enjoy everything that's great that we've got to share with you. So I think that's what I wanted to say. So don't forget, make sure that you give this video a like, make sure that you share it with your friends, and help Visit Fylde Coast to grow. And until next time, when we'll probably be out and about again, we'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye.